Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for the oracle card reading to see what guidance and encouragement we'll get for the month ahead. And I'm reading from the herbal astrology deck, which I really enjoy because I like to grow and make grow the herbs and make herbal medicine. And inside the box of the lid was a message for us. You are the medicine, it says. So I want you all to remember that we are the medicine. So I went ahead and drew 3 cards this morning. I'm going to turn my lamp on here so I can see it better. And the first card I drew was cannabis. You can pause that if you want to take a better look. The message for the card, or the meaning of the card, is detachment. And I'm going to look at the card here, look at the picture to see. It feels heavily guided by star energy today of various kinds, and I'll read those later. I think one of this, I'm not real familiar with the symbols of what each planet or star is. I think one of these is Pluto, but I'm not sure. If so, it would be very, very timely because Pluto is one of the big stars at work. It's gone retrograde for a few months, I believe. And anyway, so those energies are very much at play. The other thing, as far as thinking of the word detachment, is it shows a picture of a person leaning back in the moonlight here, um, and the energies of their heart and solar plexus are um, spiraling up into the universe and letting go of that detachment, letting go of being so attached to, so tuned in to the things that are going on around you in a bad way, or unhelpful way, I should say, and things that aren't working for your favor, and having your mind cling to those emotions or those people or those things that are going on around you. And I think it has a lot to do with the water also, being that we're so much a percentage of water. And the water symbolizes flow. It often symbolizes money. Water does, because of the flow in it. And so maybe the water here is indicating the flow of those energies that hold us back, the flow of those out of us to release. I know I was releasing this morning um, things that were holding me back. And I'm going to read here from the little book here, see what other guidance it can show us. If I can get to the page, one more page here. There we go. Cannabis. And I was wrong on the star energies here. Cannabis is ruled by Saturn and Neptune. Um, and when it's upright, when you're in alignment with those energies, it, you'll it'll be about that detachment, deep contemplation and freedom from what holds you back, um, from in your physical body, and inner calm and immunity. Whereas if you're not in alignment with those energies, um, or totally not aligned, it'll be more like feeling numbness inside, disassociation, neglect, chronic pain, or not seeing a way out, feeling trapped and unsettled. Cannabis is one of the oldest known psychotropic herbs. The first recorded use of cannabis is 8,000 BC in an ancient village in Taiwan, where indigenous groups used hemp fibers in their fabrics, pottery, rope, and even their shoes, not relying on animal skins or even silk for clothing. And I want to get to the guidance here. Saturn is said to be the lord of time and space, the lord of karma. Although often called the great malefic, Saturn is much more than what we experience in third dimensional reality. The space time continuum is a system that encompasses third dimensional reality as we know it, said to be ruled by Saturn. Yet the transcendent of this reality is freedom from Saturn, depicted by its polarity, Neptune. When the angels of time and space are respected, then Saturn, which in alignment with Saturn, they bless us with freedom and the ability to transcend. Okay, I'll read this different. Represented in Saturn is when the angels of time and space are respected. Then they bless us with the freedom and ability to transcend, which is represented in Neptune, the cycles of the pain body. If you feel restless, anxious, trapped in your own body, or have trouble deepening, cannabis is here to remind you to cultivate inner calm. Breathe deeply, go for a walk in nature, immerse yourself in meditation, take naps, and creatively cultivate practices that soften the unsettled aspect of your being. Don't succumb to the quick fix solutions when it comes to decompressing, as it often leads to self neglect and disassociation. Tune deeply into the energetics of the ancient ally and learn to transcend the cycles of the self induced pain. Interesting. The next card is kava kava. I'm not familiar with that herb. Again, you can pause it on the replay there if you want to, or even on the live play and then catch up later. And it's about community, is the word for this herb. And I just want to take time to look at it here. Ruled by the moon and Venus, I believe. And I'm just feel from this card, as the word community says, that, we all need each other. We all need the encouragement and at times guidance or redirection of friends around us that will help keep us in alignment, help keep us walking on that path we want to be on. And I'll read the card for it. Number 48. Yes, kava kava. Oh, here, I got that one wrong too. It wasn't Venus. This one's Pluto, ruled by Pluto and the moon. I'll need to learn those little symbols better. So this would be very timely with the energies of Pluto this week going retrograde. And when you're in alignment or upright energies are celebration, kinship with the tribe, community, friendship, union, finding your chosen family. But when it's reversed, when you're not in alignment, it's separation, seriousness, not wanting to connect with others, and loneliness. I was certainly in that mode for quite a while of my life. Kava in Tongan means bitter, and in Hawaiian it's called ava or awa. Legend has it that kawa was brought over to the islands by the gods Cain and Canaba from their ancestral Polynesia. Kava was known as the drink of the gods and honored across the Pacific Islands. But the guidance here for today. Kava's energy moves through our nervous system like a butterfly. That was the animal there showing in the animal guide. Like a butterfly, relaxing, widening, and assisting us in surrendering. Again, surrendering so we can detach, right? Part of the detachment process. So this is guiding us, this surrender. Although you might be amid an important moment in your life, remember that you don't have to do it alone. When you widen your circles intentionally, you receive support from the universe and others to join you on the path. To fully draw upon butterfly's medicine, it gently invites us to observe our position in the community in this moment. Are you a protector, a creator, a connector, or a visionary? How does that correlate this moment in your life alongside your personal evolution of egg, caterpillar, cocoon, or butterfly? Oftentimes, finding your purpose within your community and the parallels with your inner journey can provide great relief and meaning. Beautiful. In feng shui, um, the front door um, is a lot about, it's about opening your mind and your home and your heart, your life to wealth and opportunities. And the part of wealth is different than just money. Um, it's wealth is about your connections and the people you know, and more along that line. And so that goes very much in accordance with the community card. And so um, you might look to your door. You might sweep your stoop, your front stairs, your front porch, or your sidewalk there. Tidy up at your front door today. Um, put something out that says springtime in the northern hemisphere, or that says fall in the southern hemisphere, and just open that front door and invite in all the wealth and opportunities, those connections and community that you need today. And the last card is another one I'm not familiar with, the Babasana. And the word for Babasana, or the meaning, is trust. How very much connected these are. So we had detachment, the process of detachment through community, right? Receiving encouragement and guidance and not having to do it all alone, right? And trust the process, those processes that we're going through. Trust them that they're going to work. Trust that the universe is always working for your highest spiritual good. And this is the whale energy. And again, this is ruled by moon energy also. This is very much applies to ancestral DNA. And again, that's part of the detachment or detaching from things, releasing is so much that we carry is ancestral, that it started long ago. So when we came into life, it's not like we're starting new. It's like we have generations accumulated of those stuck energies that keep us in those patterns. And so um, we can release those. We can detach from those. We can calm our minds for that detachment. We can gain more detachment from biofield work or from other healing modalities where we can um, clear those physiological energetic blocks within our biofield, with our own energies. And just as we carry the ancestral patterns, we carry the ancestors with us too. We carry their guidance, the ancestors that are in the oneness. We carry their guidance, their love, their gratitude for us. So we're never alone, as well as spirit, as well as the angels. We are um, always with the ancestors too, working for our highest good, the ones in the oneness, and many of the ones in the waiting place. So I'll read this card here. And it's ruled by Neptune and the moon. So wasn't that other one Neptune also? I've forgotten what we... No, Pluto and the moon. Was the first one Neptune? 31, sorry. I'm just real curious. Neptune again. Neptune energies. I'm not recalling if Neptune is one of the energies at play this week, but it must be because we're drawing them. And so when you're in alignment, it's self-love, heart retrieval, the ultimate state of receivership, gratitude, reciprocity, no, reci- receptivity, and compassion. And when we're not in alignment, it's separation, grief, brokenheartedness, lack of self-worth, unable to receive love, and sadness. Very much the heart energies of the moon. And so the guidance here, well, just because I don't know about Babasana, in the Shipibo tradition, Babasana is a highly respected master teacher that contains a plethora of medicinal benefits for the body, mind, and spirit. It's native to the Amazon basin. Many call the herb, I can't even read that, Serenita or mermaid. Beautiful paintings found in the Amazon among shamans depict her as a goddess, a deeply creative feminine spirit who has masterful healing abilities. Beautiful. And the guidance here, Babasana's bright and pink flowers bathe the energy body with the softness of light, awakening the inner pathways to unconditional self-love. Babasana reminds us that love is the higher state of receivership, reminding us not to forget the necessary power of self-love. Babasana assists us in rediscovering forgotten places within ourselves, retrieving fragments of our heart, seeking healing. So ask yourself, where in my heart's memory can I bring wholeness to? Babasana medicine is like that of whales and hummingbirds, the joyous record keepers of the sacred that assist us in assessing the reservoirs of the cosmic heart. Sirenita is reminding you to pay close attention to the messages encoded in dreams, synchronicities, and symbols that surround you right now. Through those doorways, you can further explore the great mystery of your heart's desires. Beautiful. And I hope that was encouraging or offered some guidance to each of you. And I'm going to read the angel numbers, the energies that come along with these card numbers today. Number 31 from the card, which was cannabis. The ascended masters ask you to look past all earthly illusions and see the divine perfection within you, other people, and your current situation. As you see divine perfection in your mind, it manifests externally in your relationships, career, health, and other life areas. And number 48 for the Kava Kava. Your prayers about money have been heard and answered by the angels. And number 8 for the Babasana. The number 8 signifies abundance and prosperity. The endless loops in this number signify an infinite flow of money, time, ideas, or whatever else you require, especially for your life purpose. And I'm going to read the number 11, which is May 6th. The 5 and the 6 would be a number 11. Stay positive, which goes along with our first word we had from the beginning. You are the medicine. Stay positive. Your thoughts are materializing rapidly, so you want to ensure positive outcomes by focusing only on the good within yourself and others and the situation you're in. So thank you for joining me. I hope you found some encouragement or guidance, and I know I did. And thank you again. Bye-bye.